Well, hello everyone. It's time to start thinking how we can stay in shape during this time of quarantine. We've been working on getting you in shape through the time on the football field, through our workouts, and we want you to continue that. So just kind of a reminder of some of the things we have done. It's important that you continue to strive to do this. So the first thing is set up cones, set up balls, do something, but kind of set up a distance. It's going to be hard to figure out what's going to be the size of a volleyball court. If you can, go out and measure it. If you want to do it by yardstick, it's 10 yards, and that will equal the size of our wonderful volleyball court. So the first thing we're going to do is work with a lot of reps. So everything we start with is a lot of reps. So the first thing, just a kind of reminder, is we want to go on our toes and we want to really push fast, a lot of fast feet. So as we watch, we want to push our fast feet through the whole process. Okay, so do that forward and back. But then the next thing then is we want to do high knee, lots of reps. So we're going to push a lot of reps, use those arms to push you through and stay balanced through the process. The next thing then is butt kicks. We want to kick high, but we also want to use our arms. But notice that it's not a fast speed kind of a drill. We want to get a lot of reps in. Then it's karaoke, lots of reps. So we want a lot of fast feet through the whole process. Once we get through the lot of reps, then we can start doing things with working on quality. We want quality of movement. I'm not looking now for quantity, but quality. So with the first one is we're going to go back and do a karaoke, but now we're going to work on bounding through with the karaoke process. So we want nice strides. Okay. I'm going to have her do it again because I want you to see how she exaggerates the crossover stride. Okay. The next thing is bounds. These are straightforward bounds, right? And we want to balance through. So bound and balance. Now we're going to do crossover bounds. So we're going to cross through and still balance. It's not easy, but we want to really work on keeping our hips forward as we move through. The next one is probably one of my favorites, and I've been watching improvement going through, are ninja kicks. So after you do ninja kicks, I want to see 2 arms, 2 feet. So we're going to do almost frog jumps, but as we land, really work on holding through. Now we're going to work on kind of the same motion as bounds, but we're going to work on coming through with speed skates. So we're going to speed skate and hold. So we're going to kick out and hold. Right? And then we want to go speed skate fast. So that's our first set of footwork and things. So now what we're going to work on is this. So we want to keep you in shape. We want to continue to make the motion. So what we're going to work on, and this is why we're talking about setting things up. Notice we have 3 balls out here. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to jog through the first ball and then sprint through the second. And we want to do this more than once. Don't just do it once and say it's good, or don't do it twice and say it's good. Do this roughly about 5 to 6 times. The more, the better, okay? Because what we're really working on is the explosion technique. We want to explode. Now we're going to work by going backwards to the first ball and then sprint to the second. Notice how she's going through the ball. She's not just stopping at the last ball, she's running through it. And that's the key. It's that concept of when we get to a sideline that we don't stop. We're actually going to work through the ball and keep motion. Now we're going to karaoke to the first ball and then sprint. All right? Right? And now we're going to shuffle to the first ball and then sprint. Okay? So we want you to do each one of these quite a few times. Again, it's not just one, it's not just two. Make it happen, make it work. And the whole focus is getting moving and then taking off, that we want to beat that ball. All right? So when the grass is dry, it's probably the best thing to do. But so what we're going to do is, and I highly recommend doing it on the grass. If you don't have dry grass, put something down. But we're going to start on our bellies. Okay? All right? And what we're going to do is we're going to come up, and then when we get to that third ball, we're going to hop. So we're going to come up, and we're going to hop on our right foot 5 times. So it's down, up, there, and hop. This is all to help prevent injury. Okay? And then when you're done with that, you can walk back, jog back. But we're going to do this many times. If you're going to do it on the right foot, now we want you to do it then on the left foot. So it's down, up, run, and then hop. Okay? Do this a minimum of 4 times. All right? You should really do this roughly between 4 to 10. Depending on how you do, depending on how you feel, and really kind of depends on the grass, I guess. All right, so then if we're going to do it on the belly, we want to start on the back. Okay? Again, this is that push. We're only going to do one because you're going to do one on the right foot and one on the left foot, but we're going to lay on our back, and we're going to kick over, and then up, run, and then hop. This is just a start. You will also be receiving videos for DS work on what you should do movement DS wise. This is just kind of helping you warm up, kind of helping you getting through. We're going to be working on sending a video for the hitters. Our ultimate goal is to be back in August, but if we can't, be doing this stuff because this will help keep you in shape and will help keep you going. If you're just looking to run, that's great. I don't have a problem with you going for long runs, but make sure in the run process, if you're going to run a distance, work on increments of hard running and just jogging, so we can really work on keeping our motion and keeping our body in shape, getting ready to make that sprint, that very quick movement. Thank you, everyone. We hope you're staying safe, and we will see you soon.